job description of city clerk doesn't require him to get phone calls outside of the office hours. He already has an email and he already has a voicemail, and that's what he's supposed to be checking. He doesn't have to be contacted after hours, he does not need a cell phone. That's why the city manager needs one. That's why the council needs one, because you guys are contacted after hours and on the weekends. So I personally think that we should reconsider this. I don't know why this item keeps coming back, but the city clerk does not require, due to their job description, a cell phone. And you should know that. Secondly, the item number 5 regarding the heliotrope bus field trips. I do not know why you keep wanting to put items on the agenda that has to do with public funds going to a public entity. That's not possible. And that's a gift of public funds to another public agency. Once again, you need to revisit this, and I don't know what Mr. Montgomery had told you in the past, but we need to revisit this. Item number 2 under closed session. Once again, this property is part of the successor agency. Legislation hasn't made any decision in Sacramento of what the cities are supposed to do with these properties purchased through the redevelopment agencies. You are not supposed to be either selling, renting, leasing, anything of these properties. I do not know why. I've told you this 100 times. I've come up and you keep wanting to do this. You've already leased out the heliotrope property because I've seen them use it for making films and things like that. Don't look at me like that. You were checking out the property one time too. I saw you when you went in there. So could you please make sure that you don't get the city into more trouble and that we get paid, we have to get paid fines because you are not making the right decisions with the right information. Once again, I think you should put number 2 off the record and leave this alone until we get more detailed information from Sacramento of what the city is supposed to do with these properties. It's just frustrating that our city for the last 3 years has not been run under the right laws and legislations that we have for municipalities because you don't want to listen. And I hope that after November's election, you see that the people in Maywood want their city to be run the proper way, the correct way.
I have another card for Mari Mariscal. I think somebody else just put another one in. Rubén Guardado.
Rubén Guardado, 5125.